Today I want to share with you 3 things that I did different that have helped me lose 2.6 pounds this week. So as many of you that have followed me over this last 16 and a half months have watched, it seems like I'm either up, down, and equal, and I have just had a very, very difficult time like through December and January. I'll lose a little, gain a little, and when I say a little, we're talking ounces. And then I'll gain an ounce or two, and then I'll lose it. And it's like I have not been able to figure out what's been going on. I have been quite frustrated with this process for a little while, and I think I've just hit a plateau because my body has gotten so used to dieting. So these are the 3 things plus one bonus that I am going to share with you today that have helped me break through that plateau. So the first thing that I did this week is that I increased my protein. So I've been trying to increase it a little bit here and there, but I really haven't actively monitored it. So this last week, I actually wrote down every single bite of food that I put in my mouth, and I worked to make sure that I was getting about 150 grams of protein every single day. And there was only one day I was really off and I just couldn't eat anymore with the calories that I had. So I really focused on just trying to hit that 150 number for my protein grams and then making sure I was staying within my calorie range, which was about 1,400 or less. I didn't go below 1,300, but tried to stay within the 1,300 to 1,400 range. And I'll tell you what, with a lot of fruits and vegetables and different kinds of things, you can do that. It's not impossible to do. And I actually felt quite full. So I think the increased protein was number 1 on my list. The second thing that I did this week, which was something that I really don't like doing, and I have fought it for 2 years, and that is counting calories. That was one of the biggest reasons I went on Trim Healthy Mama to start with, is that I didn't want to count calories. But you know what? I realized something over the last few months, and that is as I've gotten more and more comfortable eating and getting comfortable with what I'm cooking and what I'm making, it's like a bite here, bite there, bite here, bite there. And before you know it, I think I've actually been eating a lot more calories than I should have been to be making that scale go down. So I've made a conscious effort to count my calories. I gave myself a 1,400 calorie max per day. And I mean, if I have a piece of gum, I am tracking it. And one of the things that's helped me, now there's lots of apps you can use, there's all kinds of things, but I'm one of those people, I sit down at my computer at night, I kind of think about the next day and plan different things out that I'm doing. And it was just as easy for me to kind of plan out my meals, count the calories the night before, and then put it on my refrigerator and just follow those the next day. That worked for me. You do what works for you. Maybe you have some good ideas on how to do that, but that was a game changer for me. I really noticed that a lot of those hidden calories throughout the day that I had been saying, oh, I'm dieting so hard. I've been working so hard. I'm just not losing hardly anything. I wasn't working as hard as I thought. I was having little bites of this and that all the time, and it was hindering me. The third thing that I did, and this was something much different than I've ever done in the past, is that I really took notice of the serving sizes. So there's a little nutritional label on the back of these boxes, and it tells you exactly how many servings you get in a box. So I started noticing, when I put one of those pre-made salads together, and you think, oh, I'm dividing half up between my husband and I, and that's only gonna be 270 calories. Well, there might be 4 servings in that packet. And you know what? Your 270 calories might turn into 530 calories, if that's correct. 540. So you really have to be careful, because you know what? The serving size really gives you an idea of what you should be eating and what you shouldn't be eating, as far as the amount of food to stay within your calories. I mean, that's something simple to do. Everything now, even a stick of gum, has serving calories and carbs and proteins and all that kind of stuff. So it's really important to take a peek at that and just make sure that you're not doubling your food intake and not even knowing it. And I told you I was going to add a bonus today, so I'm going to, and that was that I added an extra day of exercise. So I'm actually exercising at the gym with a trainer 3 days a week. Now I do my rebounder in between. I'm trying to get to the point I can use a jump rope. It's very hard. I don't know. When I was a kid, I used to be able to do the one where they were flipping them in between. I could barely do a jump rope at all. But I've decided, you know what? That's something I really want to learn how to do again. I think a lot of these skills, we stop doing them, so we stop doing them. And I heard a saying once, you only are going to be able to do as much as you do as much. So my goal is to get to my 100-pound goal by June 30th, 2026. We're still in January, and I am going to work extremely hard. I now am under the 25-pound mark to get there, just barely. Because I lost I lost 2.6 pounds this week. That put me at 75.7 pounds that I have lost total. I'm just thrilled. I am just thrilled. I never thought I'd see the numbers I'm seeing and the changes that I'm seeing in my energy level, in my ability to, an added bonus, my ability to have less joint pain. I mean, I have had such severe joint pain for so long, and I honestly think a lot of it was that I wasn't moving enough. Maybe my joints were atrophying. I don't know if that's possible, but since I have been moving, I have a lot less joint pain. I'm pretty sure that I am going to be able to get close to or hit that 100-pound goal. I initially started my weight loss journey on July 14th of 2024. So I will be at July 14th, 2026. That'll be 2 years dieting. So I do have more to lose than the 100 pounds. I mean, I have to be honest. It's been, a long time getting here. This is not going to be the end of my dieting come the end of June. I think it's probably going to be closer to the end of next year. But that's okay. I'm fine with it. And anyway, that is the success that I've had this week. I think those are the 3 reasons, plus my little bonus on the things that tipped me over the edge. If you're experiencing a plateau, don't be afraid to try new things. Try things that maybe you haven't done before, and you'll be surprised at maybe how things are going to work out on the scale. So thanks for joining me, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, maybe share it with someone that you know. Subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you as one of my subscribers. And I just want to encourage you to, if you're on this challenge with me through the end of June this year, keep up the hard work, keep up the good work. You can do it. If I can do it at 66, you can do it too. So anyway, have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.